Hello everyone and welcome back to Palia.
Hi.
We have found Gina. We're going to tell her about the Temple of Flames. You found another one with lava. Actually, knowing the humans, it's probably some sort of fire aspected flow. Anyways, that's not the point. We should go check and see if anything's changed with the mural. I'll meet you there.
Huh? Aw. Aw. Huh. Did I eat today?
Okay.
I'm always here to help.
When left to their own devices, humans will befriend local. Sorry, I have a bad habit of talking to myself. Whatever you and Hanshin did, you made another one of the vaults here activate. May have done something else too. I was digging around the statue garden in North Bahari and saw a treasure chest appear in a flash. It had this coin in it. I'm calling them Ember Seeker medallions. Maybe you can uncover some more. Plus, whenever Tao isn't with Hansen, he comes here. Does he seem upset? Hopefully I haven't said anything to offend him.
Huh?
I suppose we have that in common. Maybe he'd like to hear about some of the other mysteries I've solved. Oh gosh, I almost forgot. Apparently, Eloisa and Collery heard about your work on the temples. They wanted you to come talk to them. It sounds like maybe they know how to get into another. But Eloisa told me to tell you not to tell Collery, and Collery told me not to tell Eloisa. Anyway, if you find another temple, make sure you tell me after, please. It will not let me contribute for some reason. So I guess we have to have them all, which is fine.
Another beautiful day. Thanks for dropping by.
I'm finding these little guys everywhere right now. I can't believe that one didn't run away.
The books here have stood the test
There you
of
are. I
time.
have something to ask of you. A favor to be exact, or perhaps it's better to call it a job. I will, of course, compensate you for the time and effort spent. Now, I would do it myself, but I'm afraid that I would look quite conspicuous with my reputation. I'm taking a risk asking you. I hope you will not disappoint me. Ziki has come into possession of a flow battery, and I would like you to purchase it for me. It's a long story, but if you insist on knowing, are you aware of the silver wing? Never heard of it. That does not surprise me, seeing how it is simply a bird. For as long as Majuri have had history, there have been stories of magical silver wings, yet there has never been evidence that they have powers of any sort. Some legends say that a single flap of their wings control the weather. Others say they can live for 10,000 years on a diet of air alone. And while going through the records left behind in the Temple of the Waves with Gina, we discovered records of a supposed silverwing nest. The records say it's located in a so-called Temple of the Gales. We located the door to said temple, and it was unfortunately locked. It stands to reason that a battery, much like the one used to unlock the first temple, would unlock this one as well. Especially as the battery is in Ziki's possession, is marked with a symbol of the Gales. Because Eloisa won't be quiet about it, someone let slip to her about the temple, and now she's worked herself up into a tizzy. If she's allowed to get there first, she'll get herself into all sorts of trouble. Who knows what's inside? She might fall off a bridge or eat something strange and poison herself, or worse, make an inaccurate deduction based on unscientific principles and assume silverwings can do magic because she finds a random feather or something. As her sister and a keeper of the actual knowledge, it falls to me to crush her dreams. I understand I may sound harsh to you, but it would not be the first time my sister's ideas got her into trouble. Now, if you would approach Ziki and inquire to the price, I'm prepared to pay it. Just get to him before Luisa does, or we'll never hear the end of it.
Don't ever be afraid to admit your own ignorance.
Alright. Let's talk to Ziki. No map available still. Alright, let's check the general store. Hopefully he will be there. Yes.
Time's money.
You buying or selling? Please tell me buying, because for reasons I can't legally get into, I'm in sudden need of a lot of extra cash. My problem suddenly sounds like a lot of like your problem too. Just confiscated a single item from my socks, so I bet you I can guess which item it is. Now you're just asking the right questions. See, it's legal for me to possess that flow battery. It just ain't legal for me to sell it to a majority. And since she took it before I could sell it, well, I wasn't doing nothing wrong. And she's a smart lady, but she knows she ain't got a leg to stand on, but now the thing's tied up in paperwork and petitions. She's trying to wear me down with bureaucracy. It could be months, maybe years before I get the battery back, which means years until you can pluck it from my paws for a pretty price. Unless we liberate it early. Look, she seized it illegally, so it's only fair play we seize it back. You help me out and I'll give you the battery for free. After all, getting one over on Eshe is worth 100 of those things. Let's do that one. The only way you'll get that battery before you're old and gray, at least. So here's the plan. Eshe's almost certainly locked the battery up somewhere in City Hall, but I have it on her good authority. She keeps the master key on her person at all times. Just so happens that her and Kelly's anniversary party is tonight, and the whole village is invited. So you and I'll be attending this party. When the time's right, you start a distraction. I'll swipe the key when she's not looking. Easier than taking milk from a kitten. Which I would never do, by the way. I ain't a monster. Easy, Tokyo Tot. Meet me tonight, and we'll get this party started, huh? And if you're gonna be late, make sure it's fashionable. Alright, we need some good wheat.
Get on with it.
Your dog been stealing papers. Plumhounds are independent creatures. This partnership is an honor, not an expectation. As she seemed pretty upset. It's not a rare occurrence, nor worth my concern. If you really are set on finding the papers, put some of those mega tracker skills to work. Paul's paw tracks are quite distinct. You'll be able to find something. Try Bahari.
What? You're scaring away all the prey.
Alright. I'm going to take this off. Wait a minute. Yeah. Make sure I click the right one. Just because I'm tired of looking at it. I mean, it does kind of remind me to chop trees, but I'll get the seeds when I get the seeds. At this point, I honestly don't even remember what the seeds were for. Alright, let's buy the next 3 lots. The crops are watered. Forgot that we have food on the grill, but we kind of need it. Then we have mail. All right. Okay. Let's throw the fur in here. And that's probably all we're going to do for now. And it's 5:30, so let's go find Zeke so we can go to this party, get the flow battery, and take on another temple. It's almost never good when Reth wants to talk to us. Alright, there's Zeke. That's where I want to go. Six o'clock.
I'm not getting
Alright.
any younger here.
Any good parties happening soon? I'm ready to go liberate a flow battery. Sure, you're ready to start. Let's do this. After you. Find a way to distract Eshe.
Have you seen my hat? Maybe I'll take a little nap.
What brings you back to the old farm? I'm telling Arnie not to stay out too late.
Oh, wow. Didn't expect you. Bye!
Only the ignorant stop learning. Ah. A curious mind can be wonderful or terrible.
This better be important.
Did I invite you no matter just trying
City
to make a
Hall
mess?
is always there to help.
This looks like a good distraction. Now if we can just find a way to light it.
I'm so bored.
Seriously, it's bad enough to do this every year. I don't know why I have to get dragged along every year. These things are so boring.
Let's go.
Some fireworks. Yes, here, take the matches. And make something happen tonight. Alright.
You need something?
Oh, let me guess. The explosion's where you're doing, huh? Got the key right here. Come on, let's get out of here. I know exactly where she's keeping the battery. If you got anything that could be interpreted as evidence of our little escapade, I'll be taking that too for our safety. You know, I'll grab the battery and meet you back at your plot.
Anytime with Zaki is party time.
Pleasure doing business with you. I'll see you at the temple. You didn't think I was going to stay behind on this little adventure, were you? The way I see it, I did all the work to produce this battery, and then half the work to reproduce. I'd say that warrants me a little access, don't it? And really, a big temple like that's a cultural resource that belongs to all of us. So see you there, don't be late. No matter how many times I take that prove your devotion off, it just keeps popping back. Since the temple is so far away, I'm going to pop off the video and then pop back on when we get there. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you like it, please give us a like and subscribe if you want to see more.